Stamford in Ipswich, the number 5 seed, Chaos 2.
They're back.
Do you want to know who you're up against?
OK, you're up against Mighty Mouse, Destructosaur and Iron Ore.
Don't like big axes, so iron ore's a worry. And the other one's a big hydraulic cutter on the front,
Right.
which will make a nasty mess of the flipper if he gets hold of it.
Can they get their crown back with a high-powered flipper? Although that does have a limited CO2 supply, and at only 84 kilos, this could be pushed around too easily this time.
Roboteers, stand by.
Two experienced teams together in the pod. George Francis's Chaos 2 on the right, Gilbert Grimm's Iron Ore on the left. And there on the left-hand side, Destructosaur, Captain Riccardo De Felice, Mighty Mouse, captained by Trevor Wright. In the arena for the house robots, Sir Killalot with a blinking eye, so deadly and menacing, and Sergeant Bash with the flamethrower.
3, 2, 1, activate.
Chaos 2 seeds 5 for this series of robot wars, and immediately getting that flipper to work, but turning themselves over. They can self-right and in splendid fashion. The team most at risk out there now is Destructosaur, the barrel-shaped robot. They're trying to self-right, and meanwhile, Iron Ore have gone! Look at that for an attack by Chaos 2, and yet another robot is flipped out of the arena completely by George Francis and the flippability factor of Chaos 2. So many robots are modelled on his design. Chaos 2, sleek, mean, and a very damaging machine. Surely Destructosaur is out as well. They didn't really have any sort of a run. They were turned turtle in the opening seconds of this four-way melee, and Mighty Mouse, which has done absolutely nothing, I think is heading through to the second round of this heat. It needs now to avoid any sort of damage. Go on, run away, Mighty Mouse. Don't get anywhere near Chaos 2. How powerful is that Mighty Mouse tail, by the way? Have a look. Oh, it's frightening. Look at the damage that tail can cause. Just imagine, it has the power of a feather. Mighty Mouse, go on, squeak away to safety. Stay away from Chaos 2. Boo, Chaos 2, boo! Don't you touch our little mouse. Stay away. Oh, Mighty Mouse! What's happening now? Destructosaur has moved exactly nowhere there at the top of your picture. Mighty Mouse, I think Chaos 2 might have been a little bit kind on them, but we know already that Iron Ore 2 is out of the arena, and finally they're going to count out Destructosaur, the ref bot. Splendid stuff. Mighty Mouse is heading through. Would you believe it? Destructosaur out and Chaos 2 predictably through. And Destructosaur's a punishment for doing absolutely nothing in Robot Wars Series 6 is about to be seen. On the floor flipper. Very, very heavy actually. I don't know how the flipper's going to work here. Oh, big barrel of lard. Over it goes. They told me it looked a little bit like a tortoise or a dinosaur. Yeah, dinosaurs are extinct. Oh, that was a mighty shove. Crashed down. Rolled away, but out. Dented as well in the side.
Cease.
Chaos 2 through with the mouse.
Oh, Chaos 2, a two-time British champion, and he wants his title back. Iron Ore, that robot should come with wings. Destructosaur immobilised. Chaos 2 and Mighty Mouse go through.
Okay, so you'd suffered damage in round 1.
Yeah, just a little electrical problem. It's all sorted now.
Okay, you're going to be up against Crushtacean. I can never say it. Crushtacean.
The crab.
Yeah, whatever. In the next round, how do you feel about that?
Quietly confident, George would agree to say, but it does run both ways up, so that could be a problem for us.
Yeah, it's going to be difficult to flip, but is your flipper in proper working order now?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. So we can look through for some spectacular shellfish flipping.
Chaos 2.
Twice UK champions. George Francis up there on the left-hand side with Ian Swan on the right and Little Richard in the middle. Richard Swan, 12 years of age.
Crushtacean.
Crushtacean team, father and son, Ian Visser and 8-year-old Dominic.
Roboteers, stand by.
In the arena for the house robots, Sir Killalot with that deadly blinking eye. Oh, Mr. Psycho's in there as well, with the heavy hammer.
3, 2, 1. Activate.
Message here, don't mix it with the house robots. Chaos 2 immediately on the attack on Crushtacean. Well, they were having an argument and a Barney and a bit of a rant and a rage about the claws. Ian Visser, good Rantaclaws. That's good. Well, maybe not. Crushtacean being dragged across the arena floor by Chaos 2. Oh, Chaos is on his side! This really would be a turn-up for the book because Crushtacean is not fighting at its full capability, we know that. And look at Chaos 2, twice UK champion on its side. Using the flipper to self-right. The inbuilt SREMEC self-righting mechanism. George Francis at the controls. Captain, driver, weapons operator, self-employed electronics engineer by trade. But his machine is in peril here. Crushtacean. And little Dominic looks on. What a great fight this is. Digging down on the front spikes of Chaos 2 to gain purchase on the arena floor. Literally trying to force with 84 kilos of weight Crushtacean across the floor. But I think Chaos 2 at 84 kilos is lightweight, to be honest. Nowadays for Robot Wars, and if Crushtacean can get in underneath, they could literally toss Chaos 2 out of the arena. But Chaos has come back strongly now. They're dancing together. Crushtacean, can they rise from the depths of the pool of Robot Wars machines that have never quite made it to the heights of those that have gone on to great success? Down goes the pit of oblivion. Oh, Crushtacean very, very close! Oh dear, and they crab sideways back down into the pool and the pit of oblivion. After all that, spinning stupidly and surrendering.
I don't know what Crushtacean were thinking. They open the pit and they drive right in. Chaos 2, two-time British champion, they go through. Hey, I'll tell you one thing though, George. The last war, you know, when you were defending your title, you were seeded 1.
Yep.
Now you're seeded 5.
I know.
You're slipping down the rankings, mate.
Down the ranks, yes.
I'll tell you what, though, it takes the pressure off a bit, though, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, based on that performance, I think I'm slipping down even further.
Tell me what...
No, it's a compliment.
Talk me through the fight from your point of view.
Yeah, he's just the right size to get hold of me.
Yeah.
I tried to flip him. The flipper got stuck. I sort of tipped onto my nose a couple of times, on the side a couple of times. I think if he hadn't gone down a pit, I might well have lost that one.
What do you think? I always ask you this. Do you think you can go all the way?
Give it a go, the usual. We're here to have fun, which is what we're going to do. We'll give it a go. Yep.
Good luck.
Thanks.
Former champions, champion geezers. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Chaos 2!
Chaos 2 versus Dantomkia. Last can do the name.
I can't yet.
They're quite vicious though, aren't they? They're a robot to watch.
Very good robot and a very good driver too.
And as we know, anything can happen once you're in there. So what's the worst thing that can happen to you apart from losing?
Lose and get smashed up.
Getting smashed up, losing the flipper as well, breaking
We've
down.
just narrowly avoided breaking down. It's very rare. We've had a major failure. Had to completely replace all of our relays.
Oh, did you?
So, but it's going very well now. I think
better.
Mike's in trouble. We've got to get him.
Okay.
Dantomkia. Chaos 2. Roboteers, stand by.
There's young Dan on the right-hand side, after whom Dantomkia is named, with his dad Michael and Stephen Gadsby in there, and Chaos 2, George Francis, Ian Swan and young Richards. Shunt is in the arena for the house robots for this heat final. The winners go into the series semi-final. And alongside Shunt, why, the irrepressible, charming Sir Killalot.
3, 2, 1.
Just a quick reminder, George Francis with Chaos 2 has never failed to reach the series semi-final. And immediately, on the attack on Dantomkia. Naive and inexperienced driving there, I thought, from Dantomkia. They exposed themselves for Chaos 2 to get in underneath and flick, but both flick themselves up and over there, and in comes shunted to the CPZ. Who's going to right themselves first? Dantomkia springing and jumping, so Kilowatt comes out. Chaos 2 is on the arena sidewall here. We've got some drama in that CPZ, I can tell you. Dantomkia, okay, they're first up and away, and they'll come in now with a full frontal slam on Chaos 2. Chaos 2 trying to flip themselves. Now they have a limited CO2 supply, don't forget. They can't keep trying to right themselves, Chaos 2, and use that flipper. Dantomkia in, and they're out, over and out. Chaos 2 have gone. For the first time ever, that machine has failed to reach a series semi-final. And Dantomkia, Michael Lambert, Daniel Isson, Stephen Gaffney, brilliant. Dantomkia through to the series semi. What a performance, what a machine. This could go all the way. Very resolute. Righted themselves, then came in underneath. 84 kilos of Chaos 2, a well-timed thrust, the flick, and they were out.
Well, that is a turn-up for the books. Chaos 2, two-time UK champion, gets flipped out of the arena by a totally unknown robot. Dantomkia through to the series semi-finals.
Got a parachute. I think I need one.
You definitely need a parachute. The robots have advanced so much, and yet you seem to have stayed still a bit.
Yeah, lack of time, effort and money.
Really?
Think it's time for a new one now.
You're the first seed to go out. You were the fifth seed. We all thought you were coming to reclaim your title.
I was hoping for it, yeah.
Yeah. So where did it all go wrong? Tell me.
Well, better robot, new breed of robots, you see.
You're being very gracious. Now, is it really a better robot? Because I thought the initial contact, you lifted Dantomkia so high. If you would have been by the barrier, that would have flown out of the arena.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but it's getting them to the arena wall is a big problem for has been a problem for mine. The only way I can get them to the wall is to keep flipping them.
Yeah.
The trouble is now, when you flip them, they don't stop. They used to stop, so you could have another 2 or 3 goes at them, but now they just keep driving away, so...
It was pity, because you were stuck in the corner, so you couldn't really self-right.
That's right,
I mean, you've got the best self-righting mechanism in the business.
Yeah, that's the problem. It only self-right if there's space behind the robot to self-right into. In that case, there wasn't. End of story.
And it's not much fun being stuck in the corner, is it, with the house robots?
No.
They all wanted a piece of you.
That's right, yeah.
Ah, well, you're a great competitor. We love having you on Robot Wars. We hope you come back. We hope Chaos 2 can reclaim his title someday.
I doubt it now.
You sure? Be more optimistic, come on.
Build a better one. Yeah,
build a better one. Come back, get your title again. Ladies and gentlemen, please, let's hear it for Chaos 2! Come on!